You earn well, you save, you invest. So why, when everything looks stable, does money still feel like it could vanish overnight? Money is often sold as the ultimate form of security. Across cultures, we're taught a simple idea: earn more, save more, and life will feel safer. But for people all over the world, that promise quietly breaks. Even those with stable incomes, savings, and long-term plans often feel a constant, low-level anxiety about money. Not panic, just a persistent sense that it's never truly enough. This isn't a personal flaw. It's psychological, structural, and well-documented in research. One major reason money still feels insecure is hedonic adaptation. Research published in Psychological Science shows that humans quickly adjust to improvements in income and lifestyle. A raise or financial milestone feels powerful at first, but emotionally, we return to a baseline sooner than expected. What once felt like comfort becomes normal. Expenses expand, standards rise. As a result, financial progress doesn't create lasting security. It simply resets what feels necessary. Another powerful factor is relative comparison. People rarely evaluate their financial situation in isolation. Psychological studies consistently show that we judge our well-being relative to others around us. If peers appear to be doing better, earning more, spending more, or living more comfortably, the brain interprets this as a potential threat, even if our own needs are met. Social media amplifies this effect by presenting a constant stream of curated success, making financial insecurity feel universal and never-ending. There's also loss aversion, a core concept in behavioral economics identified by Nobel Prize-winning research. Humans feel losses far more intensely than gains. Gaining money brings temporary relief, but the possibility of losing it triggers deep anxiety. This is especially true in modern economies where unexpected costs, health expenses, housing issues, family emergencies, or economic downturns can appear suddenly. Even with money saved, the mind stays alert to what could go wrong. Data from global financial behavior studies shows something striking. Financial stress does not disappear at higher income levels. Many people who appear financially stable still report difficulty handling unexpected expenses without emotional strain. This reveals an important truth. Insecurity is not about income alone. It's about how fragile the system feels beneath it. When security depends on everything continuing to go right, the brain never fully relaxes. Debt deepens this feeling. Research from universities studying financial psychology shows that people carrying long-term debt experience ongoing stress even when their income increases. Debt represents future obligations, and the brain treats unresolved future obligations as active threats. Loans, credit balances, and financial commitments quietly remind the mind that money already has a destination before it even arrives. Another overlooked influence is financial conditioning. Studies published in the Journal of Financial Therapy show that early experiences with scarcity shape lifelong beliefs about money. People who grew up around financial instability often carry insecurity into adulthood, regardless of how much they earn later. The environment may change, but the nervous system doesn't forget. To the brain, safety must be proven repeatedly, and money alone rarely satisfies that demand. There's also a cultural pattern shared across much of the modern world, tying self-worth to productivity and income. Research from leading psychology institutions shows that when people equate money with personal value, financial security becomes emotionally fragile. If income represents worth, then any financial uncertainty feels like a threat to identity, not just lifestyle. Modern life reinforces this anxiety, as individuals are expected to manage healthcare, retirement, education, and emergencies largely on their own. Risk shifts from systems to individuals. Even when finances are stable today, the mind understands that future shocks must be handled personally. That awareness keeps financial insecurity alive even in periods of success. Interestingly, research shows that predictability matters more than wealth. Studies from economic psychology reveal that people with stable, predictable expenses often feel more secure than those with higher incomes, but unpredictable costs. Security comes not from how much money you have, but from how controllable your future feels. This explains why people keep chasing more instead of enough. But research consistently finds that after basic needs and moderate comfort are met, additional money has diminishing returns on emotional security. What actually increases the feeling of safety are buffers, stability, strong social support, good health, and a sense of control. So why does having money still feel insecure? Because money was never designed to calm the human brain. It's a tool, not a guarantee. Our minds evolved to scan for threats, compare status, and anticipate loss. In a world full of uncertainty, money reduces some risks, but it also exposes others. Understanding this doesn't remove financial anxiety overnight, but it removes the shame. If you feel insecure despite doing everything right, you're not broken, you're human. And maybe the real question isn't, why don't I feel financially secure, but rather, what kind of security am I actually looking for?